Hello YouTube, this is HeadlessChicken coming back to you with another cooking video. But before I move on to that, I'd like to discuss a little bit about the subject of curry. Now, curry is described as an umbrella term for a complex combination of spices and herbs that is prepared into a sauce in combination with vegetables or protein. Now, curry, even though it originated from India, has literally spread across the world, so it includes a lot of regional variations. But because of this, a lot of people don't tend to like curry because of, firstly, it's very complex, and secondly, it's so varied that one person's bad experience is overgeneralized throughout. I actually happen to have been one of these people until I found this place. Hong Kong Bistro Cafe has existed in Chinatown, downtown Chinatown, for a really long time. In fact, my grandmother used to know the owner and chef. God bless both their souls. They do some pretty typical Hong Konger fare, like
baked breaded pork chop in tomato sauce, baked fried fish with the cream sauce, Portuguese-style chicken.
And the item that converted me to curry was her beef brisket curry. I have spent a number of years trying to figure out this recipe, and this is the closest I've been able to get to it, so without further ado, I will now begin. Start with minced ginger, and some minced garlic.
Thank you.
For the chicken variation, I like to use the whole leg, bone in, skin on. It stays moist better and longer, and it's a lot more forgiving if you overcook it. I start off by trimming the excess skin and fat, and using a heavy-duty knife, I cut right through the bone and cut the chicken into as small bite-sized pieces as possible. Into the marinated chicken, I add turmeric, cumin, curry powder, chicken base, cornstarch, and oil. Sometimes I like to throw in some chili powder in there too, but I just didn't have any this time. I want to mix everything up and have it all marinating, preferably overnight. A couple of hours is fine. Optional are potatoes, and onions, or even some diced tomatoes. In a large hot skillet, or in my case a wok, you want to sear your chicken off first. Don't be afraid to let it burn just a slight, because that's actually part of the flavoring. Because typically in most Indian style curries, they will toast the herbs and spices a little. I simply bypass that process by browning the chicken with the marinade on. If you decide to put potatoes in there, you'll want to remove your protein from your pan and cook your potatoes separately. If you feel you have to, you can also add a little bit more curry powder at this point as well. But don't forget to season your potatoes too. Once you put a little crisp on your potatoes, cover it up, turn down your heat, and just let it cook. After a few minutes, add your onions, and add the chicken. Now I'm using coconut milk here only because of the sweetness it brings, but if you don't have that available, you can always just use regular half and half or 18%. Just throw it in and let it simmer. I have converted a lot of people with this recipe. I even sell it at work and it actually sells very well. So I hope you guys enjoy this.